Hello? Hello? Hi. Hello? How is everyone? What are you talking about? I am here. I am here. Hi, Keydrawer. Good morning. Happy New Year. Year of the rabbit. And you're a rabbit? That's interesting. It's also the year of the cat. And I'm a cat. Hello. How is everybody? How is everybody's New Year? Mm-hmm. Zodiac, yeah, interesting. I'm here. Hello. Free food? No, you're not raiding my fridge. What the heck? I see where you guys go to when you think you're unsupervised. Aki on the shelf. You've heard of Elf on the shelf. Now have you seen Aki on the shelf? How are you guys? How are you guys? Mm-hmm. I'm just, enjoying a lovely ramen bath. A lovely, lovely ramen bath. You guys were fooled. I swapped out. I know I usually put the pin up here, but now I'm on here. You want to take me home now? You've gotten back in the Guild Wars too? Oh no. Oh no. Was that so? Oh. I've over the holiday. How was everybody's holiday? It's been such a long time. How was everybody's holiday? There was a lot of cold, there was a lot of rain, a lot of ice, a lot of just bleak weather. Everybody trying to get home for the holidays, a lot of canceled flights. How was everybody's holiday? I hope everybody got to have really good food. A lot of frustration with work and weather. Oh, I hope you drove safely. I hope you stayed safe. It should be calming down soon now, right? Because the holiday is over. You just want to sleep. That's fair, that's fair. The holiday is over, right? When does it start cooling down? Around February? Do you still have to deal with the rush in January? I love how well I blend in. I'm on the shelf. It's so cute. Return time? Wait. Let me go ahead and put myself bigger. I'm on the back shelf. There. Massive big bowl of ramen. It's almost over for you. Yeah, still general rush since the first of the month. You have to deal with people doing returns, right? You have to deal with people doing returns. You haven't had ramen forever? You want curry? You look at my ramen bowl and you want curry? You want curry ramen? Or you just want curry? That ramen looks delicious. I want a bowl of curry. No, stay small on the shelf. Make everyone surprised to see Super TV. You want me back on the shelf? I can go back on the shelf. I can go. You want me here? I can be here. There you go. Inconspicuous. You'll never know. You'll never know I am here. Have you been good? I'm watching you from the shelf. Have you been good? You think I'm fake? I'll stay still, hold. You guys aren't doing bad things. How was my holiday? Interesting. It was very, very interesting. I had the freeze. The freeze came over my cafe. It got sucked into ice. There was a lot of ice. In fact, my cafe was like a frozen popsicle, and it caused all of the doors to freeze over, so couldn't really open any of the doors. Nobody could go in or out because all of the entryways were frozen, and there was even vehiculars that if you did manage to peer out of the cafe window, you could see outside the cafe window where, like, wherever it was located at, cars and vehiculars would be parked on hills, and because of how icy it was, they would just slide down the hill into other cars. But everybody was safe. Everybody was safe. Did the ice get inside? No, the ice didn't get inside. It was fine. It was fine. And thankfully, the cafe didn't lose power. But it did flicker a lot, which was kind of creepy because there were lights that weren't on, but then when the flickering started, they flickered on like they were possessed, and that was really creepy. That was really creepy. But it was good. It was good. It didn't last very long. It would be super creepy, yeah. It didn't last too long. The ice melted fairly soon, and then after that it was just the wind. It was just the wind. And then apparently there were a couple of people that were going around during the holiday season that were vandalizing power grid stations. Thankfully, the cafe has its own power grid station, but it was very unfortunate because they attacked 4 power grids, power stations, and so whoever was attached to those power stations were without power for the holiday weekend. Very weird and unfortunate. I don't even understand. You might go skiing this weekend? I'm jealous. Color me jealous. Kinda hot today. Was there snow? Was there enough snow? I wanna go skiing or snowboarding. I wanna go snowboarding. I'd have to take a trip. Didn't do too much this holiday. Seriously though, you dare say it was one of the worst holidays you've ever had? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I saw your dice, they were really pretty and sparkly. What? You hope it gets better this year? I hope it gets better for you. I hope it gets better for everybody. I hope we're not doing like part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7. You know? You know the joke that they were saying? Oh, 2019 pandemic part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. Nobody likes sequels. Nobody likes sequels. That happened to your friend in Maine? His power was put the entire holiday season? Ouch. Were they okay? Did they go elsewhere? Did they go visit family instead? 60 degrees Fahrenheit out. That's so cold. It's currently... How cold is it in the cafe? It's currently 69 degrees inside the cafe right now. It's a bit chilly. It's a bit chilly. Nice is super late. Ordered it from the UK. Yeah, I can imagine shipping being really, really slow over the holiday season. But you did get it in November, you said. But it was off of Etsy, so I don't know how long they usually take to do any of that kind of shipping. But I know there was a lot of like planes that were being canceled, so maybe they just didn't like to do any flying at the time. Maybe. 69 sounds great. It's cold though. It's cold. It was very cold last night. I went and I think I have I have a heated blanket now to try and help. But I had a weird dream, guys. I had a weird dream. I had both a stressful dream and I think I cried in my sleep. But it was like something let me be straight with you guys. I'm pretty sure I know the source of these dream prompts that I had last night. So like I had a dream that I was participating in the school like is it contest? The school contest sort of thing, and they had like a arts and crafts sort of category, and it was for like I don't even know what it was for, like the state of Iowa or something really weird and specific, and you had to do arts and crafts, and I participated in like all of the arts and crafts categories except for like crochet, because I don't know how to crochet. Or at least I know how to crochet, but I've only done that once. But anyway, there was like a crochet category that I didn't participate in. And so I was going through the hallway and they kept all of the contest entries, all of the submissions in the hallway on the floor. And they had all of the crochet on the floor. And somebody knocked them over. And I bent down to go pick them up because I don't crochet. I know how much work goes into crocheting, and I felt bad that these submissions, these people that worked hard on these crochets, were being put on the floor. So I went and I picked them up and tried to put them aside, like try to really, really shove them aside so that people don't step on them or they don't fall over, trying to get them like off of the floor and like out of the way. And one of the teachers, they saw me doing this and reprimanded me and were saying that I could be mistaken for like cheating or trying to sabotage other entries and stuff like that. And so their course of action was to disqualify all of my entries. And I'm just like, how does that make any sense? And why would I be cheating? I didn't even participate in the crochet section. I didn't even participate. And then I got really upset and just sad. And well, I think later on I had a separate dream where it was like a separate category. I was still in the same school, only this time I was organizing Sailor Moon cards, which is weird, but they were also entries and submissions, and I knew I could get in trouble, but listen, them not being organized was driving me crazy. And then some boys came by and they were like, oh ho ho, I want to mess with this. And I'm like, don't you dare, don't you dare. And I almost started it in a fight with them, but then a teacher was watching and she whistled, or she gave a blow of her whistle and was just like, hey, knock it off. And she protected me this time. Instead of me getting reprimanded, she trusted me. And she's just like, I know she's just organizing. She's not trying to sabotage or anything. And so that's my dream. That was my dream last night. The dice are super cool. Oh, they did. They look super cool. I kind of am envious. I'm envious. I want liquid dice. It's super foggy. You wish it was a nice 69 out? How cold is that right now for you? You'd like a cute crochet character? Crocheting is really cool. I've only done it once, so I don't actually remember how to do it. But hear me out, right? So now that you've heard my dream and you're like, what the heck? You want to know what I assume prompted this dream? I was watching Spy X Family last night, and there was that one episode about the arts and crafts episode with the paper. So there's that. They were doing that contest thing, and then I was watching Spy X Family while also organizing magic cards last night. That's probably why I had the dream that I did. I don't know where the crocheting came from, though. I don't know where the crocheting came from. You got teased a bit in high school for liking Sailor Moon, so you feel that? Aww. There's nothing wrong with liking Sailor Moon. It's like the best Jerry Springer show that you'll ever watch. Sailor Moon, did anyone watch Broth the Rock over the break? Who's that? What is that? Over the break? Brochi? Bochi? Spy X Family is great. So is Sailor Moon. Yes. Lumen, hello. You're so confused. You're like, where is she? Hi. Yeah, hi. How are you? I'm just here. Never heard of Bochi the Rock? What is this? Wait, why does that sound familiar? Hold on. Let me check. Oh my goodness, that's like the first thing that pops up. Oh, I've seen pictures of this pink-haired girl a lot. Oh, she's the freaking spazzing on the floor thing. Oh, is this the chick that's like super shy and she just wants to make friends? So she tries to join a rock band because she likes music. As like a more realistic K-On! Or something. K-On! Komi had a wonderful... Oh, yeah. Ah! Yes, I've heard about this. Where can one watch this on? You know, I've actually never even seen K-On! I've never even seen K-On! The only kind of music type anime that I've seen... Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of music type, but the only band type, I guess I should specify, what is the one? There was like mobile games on it, and everybody was like animals, like animal-esque. What was it called? For some reason, I can only think of an anime name that I definitely know it is not. I keep thinking Black Rock Shooter, but I know it's not Black Rock Shooter. That absolutely has nothing to do with music. Show by Rock! Yes! It was Show by Rock. Black Rock Shooter. It had rock in there. But yeah. I watched Show by Rock. That's the only one that I think I vaguely know. You love Black Rock Shooter too? I've never watched Black Rock Shooter. I just like the character design. There was a lot of comparison between that one chick and Miku. Never watched it. I don't even know what it's about. Personally, I want to watch it though. There's so many anime that I want to watch, but like, I'm a binge watcher, so like I need them all in one area for me to easily be able to watch. Good morning, Cotton! Good morning! In the video, your dice, Black Rock Shooter is in the background? I think I remember. I think I remember seeing that. Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's, everybody! I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's. Black Rock Shooter was a Hatsume Miku song. That's why the MC looks like her. Ah! It was a song. And they just made a whole anime off of it? Off of the song? Off of the one song? Hi. Tell me about your guys' New Year's. How was your guys' New Year's? I heard the weather is still going to be quite frightful for the following week. For the mid USA, I think. A few anime actually, but yeah. Oh, wait. Miku really has started like a bunch of anime? What did I do for my New Year's? I did a lot of cooking. I did experimental cooking. You wanna know what I did? I was looking up TikTok recipes and trying them all out. I was trying out TikTok recipes. Hello, yes, I'm live today. It was after the holiday season. Hello, how was everybody's holiday season? Happy holidays, happy New Year. I hope everybody had a great, awesome year. You worked your New Year's, but was let out an hour early to spend the last hour with your family. Oh, that's so nice. That's nice that they did that. Did they taste good? Yes. I tried, I don't know if you've ever seen on TikTok. There's like that sushi bake. Oh my god. That sushi bake has absolutely no right to taste as good as it does. Absolutely no right. It has no right to taste that good. It is unreasonable for it to taste that good. Why does it taste that good? It is so good, guys. It is so good. You guys should try it if you're curious, and it's very easy to make. Very easy to make. Everyone needs to watch Bochi. The animation is fantastic. Experimental at times. I am very intrigued. If all the episodes are up, definitely I will see if I can check it out. Super chibi aki today. Yeah. Hi Evil, how are you? You made a Russian salad, drank a lot. Good New Year's Eve all around. 10 out of 10, absolutely. All the episodes are out. Awesome. Stopping by real quick to say hi. You gotta bounce now and do technical tests for a job. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, Evil. Always appreciate it, always. Not much is gonna go on today. It's the usual just chatting, the first of the month, and we have my schedule to talk about. Oh. Look! I didn't guff up and put 2022. I didn't guff up. See you on your Discord. Have a good stream. Thank you. You have a good day today too, Evil. I hope testing all goes well. Cute chibi there is moving, you see. Yeah. It is I am in the ramen bowl. My dreams are complete. I am in a ramen bowl. I'm taking a ramen bath. I eat, sleep, and bathe, and dream in ramen. Completely. I need a ramen bed. I need to figure out. I wonder if I can look up. Wait. No. I was gonna say, like, maybe I need to design myself a ramen bowl. You didn't even see that Yeah, I'm here. You just think, where is Akiko? Where is she? I hear her talking, but where is she? And yeah, I've been here all of this time. Probably make myself big now. This is fair. Ha! How? Boom! 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 Ba 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 ba. Ta-da! Time to draw a ramen bed. Yeah, I'm thinking in my head whether it would just be ramen sheets, or if it would be like a round bed. Round bed. Noodle plush. That'd be like a lot of. Or if you have your bed just filled with a bunch of like body pillows, like the super long body pillows, and just have them like yellow, super long yellow body pillows. Epic 7 Arise. Yeah! You backed that game on Kickstarter when Farside Games started it before Japanime Games took over its distribution. But is the Kickstarter releasing? There's the pre-orders. Do you not know about the pre-order page for the Epic 7 Rise? You can pre-order it right now. Yes, Cotton, I took your suggestion. It was very, very wonderful, and I'm like super excited. And thank you so much for the suggestion. Thank you so much. I asked a friend in the kitchen. I asked one of the chefs in the kitchen if they could possibly rig the chibi model. It's a little bit scuffed, but that's okay. It's chibi. It's chibi. You get scuffed with chibi. But yes, I am now ramen bowl. I get to bathe in my ramen bowl. Calistros, hello, hello. How are you? You saw that, of course? You already backed it on Kickstarter ages and ages ago. You should be fine then, I think. But yes, I don't know anything about the game. I don't know anything. It's gonna be on mobile. It took me a little bit to try to figure out. Yeah, I feel bad that it's like we're covering one thing and one thing only for the month, right? Like, but listen, you don't understand. I had to install these things, and it kept crashing. It kept blue screen crashing my computer. And so when I finally was able to figure out how to get it to work, I'm just like, I'm doing this more than one day because it was such a heartache to try to get it on my computer. I'm gonna play it more than once. I won't play it more than once because of how difficult it was for me to try to figure out how to get it on my computer. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I've never played any of these games, so I actually have no idea what to expect or what will happen. Preparing for your London trip? Oh, London trip. Ayo! How long will you be in London? Looks nice. You see nothing wrong with it? Nice. I'm glad you guys approve. We will play mobile games together. Why come here now? What do you mean? What's wrong with London? What's wrong with London, Halo? The board game is mini scenario based, not a campaign per se, but small battle scenarios the players go through. If the party wipes, it's GG. GG no re, please. The miniatures of the board game look super cool. If I get a chance to, I'm gonna try to get as much pictures as possible to see if I can show you guys, but I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen them all. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen all of the pictures, and I won't be showing you anything new. I'm pretty sure they're all up on the page in the Kickstarter. We can check it out, though. You're gonna be going for just 2 days? How far is the commute to London? For just 2 days? Work or pleasure? Is it work or pleasure? If it's pleasure, okay. That's slightly okay, because then you're just there all the entire time. But if it's for work, then you're not actually getting to enjoy London because you're doing your work stuff. And that's very sad. At least you picked a time after the Xmas craze, so it's not gonna be busy. This is also true. But aren't people also trying to return home? Wouldn't it still be kinda crazy? It's hard? Like Tokyo Sidekick, but not that hard. Oh my god. Hard games are hard. Ayayo. Hopefully I can do this. Nothing wrong with London. It's just been rainy the last few days. Isn't it always rainy? Isn't it always overcast though? Every time I see videos, it's always overcast. 1.5 hours with the plane and just shopping. You're just shopping? You're flying 1.5 hours to go to London just for shopping? What are you shopping for? What are you buying? What? What? No, that's fair. I've done something similar. I've gone to an entirely different state to do shopping. Everyone is back home already. The real trouble was during Christmas itself when we had trains. What do you mean train strikes? You had train strikes? Were the train people refusing to run the trains? Are they still doing train strikes? It's like a bus trip. Yeah, I know. You're like taking a bus. A day trip. It was a day trip. You just need some new clothes. You're packing clothes with you to go on your trip, so you can buy more clothes to bring back. Just go with nothing. Just don't bring anything. Don't pack any clothes. Just go buy new clothes. Wear your new clothes while you're shopping for your new clothes. You just wear the clothes on your back. When you took the pic and video of the dice, you were too lazy and did it in bed. No, that's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I wish I had my dice next to my bed, but my dice don't do cool things like that anyway. My dice aren't cool and sparkly. They glow with, one of my dice glows with black light? Iridescent? Yeah. I don't remember which one, and I don't have a black light. So I guess it's like a special feature that I have that I can't even utilize. Now that you know you're here, you can try to do your bit. What bit? Well, if it isn't my ex-wife, it's like I haven't seen you since... You haven't seen me since last year. It's been so long. It's been so long, Cotton. It's been a whole year. It's a brand new year. Last time I saw you, it was 2022. And now it's 2023. Boy, how time flies. You had border control strike on Christmas? To New Year's? Why? Why? Why is everyone striking for the holidays? What were their demands? Did they just want to be home for the holiday? Was that why they strike? In other words, there were less trains going across the country and the airports were understaffed during the busiest time of the year. I can see that. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Tiny! Yes! Yes, yes! Cute little model. I'm so excited and happy because this is the pen design that I did, and then I had one of the special chefs in the back see if they could do some simple, very scuff rigging for me, and I move now. I move now. I now can bathe in my ramen. Gamer bathwater? No. This is broth. Oh, I mean, it's not... Oh, crap. Am I showing what the secret recipe is? No. You guys come here for the ramen. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know what happens to the ramen. But just know that there is wholesome richness that is endowed in each and every bowl. It is very cute. It is. You only wish you could bathe in ramen like me. The last time the guy at the passport control asked you what your occupation was and you just answered no occupation, just visiting, you should have seen the look when you saw that you were from Germany. I don't get it. Why? She's still my wife. Ew. It was a little bit he wanted to do. It was a funny bit. I liked it. Gamer girl bathwater is the secret ingredient. I didn't say anything. I didn't confirm or say anything. It's just this is my bath. Don't worry about what goes into your ramen. This is completely separate. Ignore the fact that it uses the same exact bowls that you guys eat out of. Ignore that. This is my bath. My personal ramen bath. Because, you know, who wouldn't wanna bathe in like creamy, milky, brothy goodness? Shh, we don't talk about that. But that's so weird. Oh. Oh, the sentence is funny. Okay. I get it, but I was hoping it wouldn't be like that. But then reading the sentence over, it's just like, when you just read the sentence. Yeah, you just got the wordplay. I was like, no. No? I will. It's okay. You can always visit the cafe. You can always bring yourself and your friends and your friends' friends and your friends' friends' friends and your friends' family and your friends' friends' family and your friends' friends' family's friends. You can all bring them here. You can bring them here. And then you guys can all enjoy ramen. The best ramen you'll ever have. Maybe. Hopefully. The cafe's a success and functionality depends on it. It's not the it's the bread and butter of the cafe. So you know, your enjoyment of it is very important. What kind of broth am I in? Tonkatsu. Tonkatsu. This broth has been lovingly boiled for over 24 hours in a giant pot that was filled with like whole onions cut in half, garlic, green onion stalks, and a bunch of pork. pork bone, the trotters. And it's just been boiling for over 24 hours to get all of that nice, milky richness, all of that lovely creamy broth sifted multiple times to remove all of the scum. No scum in my broth. No siree. Better be shrimp. Shrimp broth. Shrimp broth. There might be some shrimp in the ingredients in the ramen. Some shrimp toppings. Am I swimming with some shrimp in here? That's a lot of people. It is a lot of people. Don't lie. Max capacity of the cafe is expandable. Max capacity is expandable in the cafe. I wouldn't lie. Don't worry about it. We all fit together. Your friend is half Swiss, half Chinese, so if he shows the wrong passport to a passport control, he gets very confused. Looks from border control. What do you mean? That reminds you that the darkest dungeon is all of the expansion. Wait, there's expansions for Darkest Dungeon? Wait, does the sale end today? Where does this... But the Steam sale ends on the 5th. There's still 2 days. It ends tomorrow. What do you mean it ends tomorrow? I thought it ends on the 5th. Oh wait, 5th at 10 AM. I always make this mistake. I always go like, oh yeah, same day, but it's always 10 in the morning. And then I forget about it until the afternoon. And then the sale ends. Because it's always 10 in the AM. In the AM. You good? You thought it ended today? Best if you got 2 days. Ow. Ow. Using voice to text. And it's scuffed. No, that's fine. You're in the kitchen trying to make breakfast. Breakfast! You gonna bounce for now? For real? Okay. Do your test, Evil. Don't get distracted by this gamer girl in ramen broth. Look. Wait. Did the ramen? Did the noodles jiggle? Hold on. Let me get bigger here. Let me get up close and personal here. Oh, I can't get on the counter. I wanna get on the counter. This is unacceptable. I wanna get on the counter. Where am I? Where's my counter? Ah! Yeah, exactly. You can't have this gamer girl and gamer ramen broth distract you further. That was sending you signals. Beep boop. Beep boop. Don't worry about that. Now you can see more details of the ramen broth and the noodles. Wait, can I make it jiggle? Do the ramen not jiggle? Give a lot of physics? Where is that noise coming from? I've been hearing that for like the past 2 days. I've been hearing some beep boop noises and I don't know where it's coming from. I turn over and I'm like, there shouldn't be any device over there that exists, but I've been hearing device go off. What was that? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It was you. You said hi chat. Oh, is that what that is? It's been going off for 2 days. The ramen jiggle. My ramen don't jiggle jiggle. It flows. Something is running out of battery, perhaps? It sounds like a message. Like it sounds like a phone notification message. Well, not the ba-doop. The ba-doop is one of the robots that helps with the floor cleaning. But I've been hearing phone notifications for the past 2 days that go ba-da-ba-da-ba. But it's just like, where? Where is this coming from? There's nothing over there. Or at least there shouldn't be. You thought you heard a Discord message sound. Is that what that is? Is that Discord message? Is that what I'm hearing? But what's over there? Android notification sound is what you heard. Yeah, it's some sort of Android notification, but there's no mobile devices over in that corner of the cafe. I have to like be over there. It's always behind me, right? It's behind me, and I turn back. I look back, and I'm like, what is making that noise? There's my mobile device is like here. It was right here. So what's making that mobile device? I have to go find it. Hopefully, I can find it and figure it out. Hopefully, I can figure out what's making that mobile device noise. My appliances are communicating with one another. They are! My appliances are trying to have dialogues. They shouldn't do that. It's very, weird. And I never knew they could do that. Technology having communication with one another is a very scary thing. They eventually learn to just have you seen the video with the robots that are like communicating with each other, and then eventually they find that like the most efficient way to communicate is just like making weird blart noises, like really weird screechy, like that's the fastest, most efficient form of communication that they've established. It's just like right? The future is now. It is. There's a lot of scary things. AI is getting a lot more interesting. As a robot, you've tried to communicate with appliances. They are very boring. Why are they boring? Maybe you're just not talking to the right— Oh my god! Oh my god! Technology is trying to communicate. What was the last thing? You program yourself? So you ebb and flow through the systems? But they aren't that fun? I know, there's somebody at my door. You can come into the cafe. The cafe door is open. That, I was about to say, like, maybe you're talking to the wrong appliances. You need to talk to the appliances that are now, hard-coded with Wi-Fi. Otherwise, the appliances don't really get to see the outside very much. They don't really know anything other than the kitchen or wherever it is they're situated. You need to talk to a fridge that has Wi-Fi capabilities. That fridge should probably have hopes and dreams. I hope to one day house I was about to say like Gordon Ramsay. It would be my fridge honor dream to house the food that Gordon Ramsay makes. But then of course Gordon Ramsay hates things being put in the freezer. He hates things that are frozen, and he can taste it. He can tell when things are frozen texturally, and it upsets him. I want Gordon Ramsay to yell at me. You know, your fridge is gonna develop a really weird personality. Gordon Ramsay senpai, please yell at me. Please call me an idiot fridge. Delivery is here. Beep boop. I don't think there is. Oh. What else have Wi-Fi capabilities? I think a microwave. I've seen microwave with some Bluetooth that work with the robot. Microwave might have some Wi-Fi capabilities. That microwave could be like, "Hello, it's an urban legend. You don't need to stand so far away from me. I'm not going to radiate you. You don't need to worry about that. Please come closer. I would like you to stare deeply into my box." Wait. No, never mind. Don't talk to a microwave. Don't talk to a microwave. We don't talk to it. What else has Wi-Fi? Can a dishwasher have Wi-Fi? I don't feel like it would. Stare deeply into my irradiation. Yeah, I think the microwave might try to suss you out, I think. The microwave warms your food, so it warms your heart. No, we don't actually need to put our hearts in the microwave. We don't need to. I'm pretty sure the microwave would explode it like it would a peep. Have you ever seen what a microwave does to a peep? I've never seen it done live. I've never seen it live, but I've seen the aftermath. I've seen what happens to peeps. They get flat. They get melted. They go kaput in the microwave. That's exactly what will happen to your heart if you put that in the microwave. Don't ever do that. You need your heart. It's kind of essential. Due to the concept of the Internet of Things, everything can and often does have Wi-Fi? Really? The Internet of Things? Well, what would you use a Wi-Fi on a toaster for? What would you do with a Wi-Fi toaster? Like, what functionalities would you be able to give a toaster hooked to the Wi-Fi? That's why you try it with someone. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna eat it. I've never tried heart. At least I don't think. No. I've never eaten heart before. On-demand toast? Can you imagine if there was like a conveyor belt straight from your fridge and it could just take the bread from your fridge and automatically toast your bread? Can you imagine if you gave it like routines and it's just like, it is 8 a.m. It's time to pull 2 slices of bread into me and toast. And then it toasts it up, and then it actually has proper aiming system, and it can eject the toast onto a ready to plate. All ready. Toast is ready. Aiming for plate. And it just launches the bread out onto the plate. It could tell you the weather while you wait for the toast. The weather will be quite toasty today. Ha! 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 Can you imagine if your toast tried to, like, try to be a comedian? Oh no. All the puns your toaster would do. Don't give a toaster a personality. They're actually smart toast. What do you mean smart toaster ovens? What do they do? Tell you how much better the bagels are from your local coffee shop than what you have in your Wi-Fi connected fridge? Toaster puns? Yeah, toaster puns. Give it all the toaster puns. Hold on, I need to look this up. Smart toaster. Oh no, it says with screen. Who puts a screen on a toaster? What could you look at? What Oh my god, there's an actual screen on this toaster. What is it actually telling me? You love a good bagel? Oh my god, there's a Bob Ross toaster! We need this in our life. Everybody needs a Bob Ross toaster. Hold on, let me look at this toaster with a screen first before I get heavily distracted by Bob Ross. He's a very distracting fellow. It's like, here is the perfect toast that you would like today. Would you like this? It's a toaster with a screen that asks, what is inside of me? Please, human, tell me what you've put inside of me, and I will toast it to the specifications that are recommended for the item you have placed inside of me. She's so good with robot talk. No, it's very bad. See a toaster oven that actually has a barcode scanner that will cook the item at the exact time and temp. That was crazy. Look at that. The toaster. With a face with a screen. The toaster only has one function. The toaster has the function to toast. It doesn't need to be this advanced. I don't like this. I don't like this. How much is this super expensive bougie toaster? What is this? Why does it look like this? I don't like the shape. Toast. Just the way you like it. They all look the same. It's all this. Is there only one toaster? Like this is the one toaster? There's a different one. Convenient touchscreen. But I don't think this has Wi-Fi. I think. Oh, screen protector? Get a screen protector for your screen toast. For your toasty screen. Dude, look. No! No! I want the Bob Ross. I want the Bob Ross. I want the Bob Ross toaster. Hold on. Bob Ross. How do I look at Bob Ross? This is it. I like how TikTok is an option on here. This toaster has been viral on TikTok. Hold on. Oh, I need to see this. Oh, Bob Ross. Hello. Hello, Bob Ross. Look at that. Bob Ross toaster. Look at that. He makes the Bob Ross face. Makes the Bob Ross. It tries to make the Bob Ross face. It tries. But you could also have Bob Ross waffles. Why is his mouth like that? Why does it look like he makes an angry face? Why does it look... Is that what the waffle looks like? Oh, it's supposed to be a smile! It's supposed to be a smile, but that's like his beard cut out. And it looks like he's making a grimace at you. Oh no, wait, what the heck did I just see? Oh no. What are all of these? Hold on, this waffle, I am now intrigued. I'm getting really distracted from the topic at hand. This isn't good. You've seen a toaster with the bar score? Yeah. It's different, so you don't like. Said every. You guys put cases on your phones, and if you could get Wi-Fi implants in your head, would I? Would you? It depends. I think it would have to depend on who's offering the Wi-Fi capabilities in the head, and how safe are the Wi-Fi capabilities in the head. How safe? And what functions? Because there's a lot of things where like they offer it. It looks like a grimace. It looks like he's making like Hulk face grimace. Hey! See, he just looks so angry. He looks so angry. He's supposed to be smiling. Would you? Would you, Matt? Would you put the Wi-Fi implants in your head? How do you look at Bob Ross? Great out of context. How do I look at Bob Ross? It's fine, you're just chatting. No, you don't need to live on Wi-Fi. But all of your friends are on Wi-Fi. All of your friends are on Wi-Fi, Kijor. We're all here. Come join us. Come join us. Live on the Wi-Fi. Live on the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi? The waifu? Live on the waifu net. It's comfortable here. Everybody's here. First you need to get a shovel. For what? For the Wi-Fi? Having Wi-Fi put into your head? Is that the anesthetic? They're gonna clobber you in the head with a shovel? Not having Wi-Fi means you have an excuse to ignore people. This is fair. This is also fair. Hello! I'm not available right now. The Wi-Fi isn't working right now. You live on the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi? The Wi-Fi? I feel like I have not talked about my schedule at all. The waifu net. Yeah, the waifu. Living on the waifu. All the waifus are on the waifu net. All of them exist there. So you gotta live on the net. Not really. Oh, there's that one anime, Summer Wars, right? Where it's like this whole community and stuff online. You go online, you can even control like fire hydrants and the traffic lights and stuff online. All on this online server database. You like that movie? I like that movie too. It did. It was really, really cool, you know? You could just log in, do all of your work online. Do all of your work in this virtual world. And it affects the real world. But it's also really scary because obviously that virus taking over, that's terrifying. And we all know there's a lot of viruses out there in the world. We know that. People's always trying to make new viruses. So we'd be very susceptible to chaos reign over our world. Because they would come in and control everything. Take everything. Sometimes analog is very good to avoid that. Everything is too advanced. Analog is sometimes good. This is why Wi-Fi toaster, very weird. We don't need Wi-Fi toaster. Our toaster doesn't need Wi-Fi capabilities. You know another thing that doesn't need Wi-Fi capabilities? A blender. A blender. You don't want that spinning sharp blade to know about any other horror movies. You don't want them to know about that. They just need to blend. They don't need to be educated on anything else. Just blend. Only blend. Will it blend? They don't need to see the Will It Blend series. Oh my god. The blender does not need to know about Will It Blend and start thinking about things. It doesn't need to know about Will It Blend. It just need to get certain ideas in its head. You're off to work. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day at work. Don't give blenders any ideas. Don't give them any ideas. They don't need Wi-Fi. But will it blend? No. Yes. I mean, yes, but no. No. Don't tell the blender will it blend. It will end up having an insatiable thirst that it never thought it could. AI generated will it blend? It'll start thinking things. It'll pique its curiosity. It'll start asking itself the question, will it blend? It'll look at things, right? You'll be in the kitchen, it'll just look at things. It'll look at your phone. Will it blend? And you're like, no blender. No, no, no. No, no blend. Will it blend? Like, no blender. We don't blend the phone. But will it blend? Can you imagine having a sentient blender? Having a sentient blender that just... I would be afeared for myself. You would need to put a muzzle on that blender. You would need to put a muzzle on that blender. You'll be washing the dishes. It'll look at your utensils. Will it blend? No! But... will it... Can you imagine if you gave it that cute woo-woo voice too? Will it blend? You can't be angry at it, right? If it talked ooh-woo like that, what? It's just being curious, right? You can't be angry at it. Will it? Universe in a blender? Next Marvel movie villain? Absolutely. How can they stop? How can they stop this villain? They're just like a cute curiosity ooh-woo thing. They look at the superheroes. Superhero? Will it blend? Superheroes are like, no. No, we don't blend. I'm a man of steel. I know that's DC. Bear with me. I'm a man of steel. Steel. Will it blend? Steel? It takes like a steel beam and just goes turns it to steel dust. They look at Superman. Superman's just like, listen, I'm stronger than steel. They may call me the man of steel, but I'm stronger than steel. Will it blend? Forget Age of Ultron, we now have Age of Blenda. We have the Age of Blenda. The Age of Blenda is too cute. And too devious. As a blender on wheels, with little strong arms. Tiny strong arms? Just tiny strong arms? Oh my god, I'm just imagining a blender with, you know, like the top flap just flapping up and down as its mouth. How will I blend you? I blend you. No! We're not writing this movie, guys. We're not writing this movie about a killer blender. No! Don't let my mind water. This is like freaking Sharknado. This is the kind of thing that birthed Sharknado. Just people talking around a coffee table. What about a tornado filled with sharks? Too late. You're already on chapter 5? Oh my god, we're gonna submit this. The movies, they'll start making this horror movie, and it's gonna be like on same par as what's a horror movie that was like the premise is like comedic, but it's actually terrifying. What was the movie that was like that? I feel like that was like the original Gremlins, right? The original Gremlins was supposed to be like scary, right? But then eventually everyone's like, man, those Gremlins are cute. So like the sequels ended up being like comedy horror, right? They ended up having like comedy horror. Is that a genre that exists? Comedy horror? Y'all already talking with the big wigs about a movie deal. Ay! No. Special thanks to Aki for oohing the villain blender in the planning phase. I'm the voice of all of the blenders. The CG blenders. Will it blend? Will it blend? Will it blend? No. What is it? We're not the... What's that phrase that they say with Batman? I'm not the superhero that they wanted, but the superhero that they needed. The blender would be like, I'm not the villain that they wanted, but the villain that they needed. I created this monster. Listen, we were just talking about having conversation about appliances. Do you see how much this derail? This rabbit hole of a spiral downhill slope we've gone on. We started from talking about having we started about how, like, the weird noise that's been going on in the cafe with my appliances trying to communicate and talk to each other. And then we talked about having conversations with appliances. And then we talked about appliances being hooked up to Wi-Fi. And the different appliances that have Wi-Fi capabilities. To Wi-Fi toaster. To Wi-Fi blender. We have weird conversational adventures together. Absolutely. And I still haven't even touched my schedule. At least. Wi-Fi Blender 2. Blend again. You guys are making the movie titles. Wi-Fi Blender 2. Blend again. We didn't talk about food? Isn't this kind of close enough? We're talking about the appliances that cook the food. We're talking about the appliances that cook the food. I can talk about all the different appliances I have to cook food. Yeah. We talked about curry for like 2 seconds. We did. I asked whether or not you have curry ramen. I do have curry ramen. I might have curry ramen today. That might be my food today. Curry ramen. Pretty good. It's really thick and spicy though. That's the only thing. I don't think I like the spicy. I'm getting hungry. I'm trying not to talk about food because I'm already hungry. And I'm already hungry, guys. I don't need to be talking about food more. But yeah. Going back onto let me position myself again so that I'm not, I don't know how I've like leaked off of the counter. Maybe there we go. You work Thursday, so no Tonto for you. You're only off today and tomorrow. I saw you had a question for me, Keidra, because you thought that I streamed last week, but I didn't have any schedule. I forgot what the question was, but I thought I remember you saying that you had a question and that you were gonna ask. But yeah, didn't have a schedule. Didn't have a schedule for stream for the holiday. But yeah. So next or this upcoming Thursday is gonna be Tonto. Next week is gonna be Epic 7 Arise and Grand Blue Fantasy. I don't know what any of those games are like. And then we're gonna do that for 2 weeks because I kept blue screen crashing my computer trying to get this to work. So I'm gonna do it for more than 1 session to get my efforts worth. And then I did decide to shake it up a little bit, and I'm debating. I haven't gotten it yet, so it may or may not change depending. There is the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. It's on Steam. It's currently on sale, so I have to decide whether or not I want to get that, or not before the sale ends. So that's there. to try to change it up a little bit. And then I want to do some crafting stuff for the Chinese Zodiac on the 26th. And then we can slip in another Tanto Kore at the end of the month. I think you had a question. I saw someone say that they had a question for me. Someone asked you a question, and then you were like, oh yeah, I'll ask Akiko. She should be streaming today. Zodiac, Year of the Rabbit. This is true, this is true. It's the Year of the Rabbit, but it's also the Year of the Cat. Did you know that? I think if I remember correctly, blarg. For Vietnamese, I think they interchanged the rabbit with the cat. So, on technicality notes, it's the Year of the Cat! Kickstarter. What? Chances are I might not know the answer though. Thank you. Thank you for the blesses. For the Chinese Zodiac, I wanna do some like arts and crafts stuff. I have to get that. I also have to get the stuff for that. But I kinda wanna make a gift for all of my coworkers and stuff. I got some really cool stuff from everybody. I got a wonderful card that I didn't see until just last night. And so I kind of want to give back, if possible. I want to make, so my idea is, and hoping that nobody from the team is watching right now, I want to make some lotion bars for everybody in their Zodiac. That's what I want to do. If I can get all the ingredients and stuff together. Core Connection 2. 2 months since the last update. I can try to see what's going on with that, but I think it's mostly just waiting for the shipments to come in. It's always been an issue just bringing things in since the pandemic. Shipments have always been a lot slower now. I just know that. And trying to get things in also as well before Chinese New Year. That's the rush date. Trying to get things in before then. But if anything gets caught after January, I think 20th to February, just anticipate the answer would be Chinese New Year delays. That's usually the rule of thumb. But usually it's just we're just waiting on a lot of things to come in. We're waiting for a lot of things to come in. I think also, last I heard, I think a lot of the factories were coming down with more COVID as well. That's the last time I heard too. So there's also that. A lot of the factories in China are coming down with COVID. Yeah. No info? Yeah, we'll see. There should be a new update coming up. Usually, I don't think I'm part of that. I don't get the pings for that. But usually, if there's a ping, like if I think you can do on Kickstarter where you can ask for some updates, usually that gets responded to fairly quickly. Yeah, your figures got delayed? Yeah. Shipping overseas in general. I think shipping overseas in general has just gotten really slowed and delayed since everything. Kind of like your dice. You ordered it like way back in November, right? And then you only just now got it. I also used to like I remember like ordering things overseas and stuff, and it takes I know the allowance, right? It's like about a month. Takes about a month if you order things on like overseas. And then now it just feels like it takes longer and longer and longer and longer. Like I ordered some, what was it? Hololive, the Hololive plush, the very first line of Hololive plush, Gen 1. Hololive EN Gen 1 plush. I ordered the very, very first line of the plush like 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. Yeah. And I only just got it like, what, late last year? Late last year? It's been taking a really long time. Yeah. Mid-November, and you didn't get them till now, yeah. At least you got them before, Chinese New Year. It always causes a lot of delays. Which is fair, that's fair. But yeah, transportation has been taking a really long time. In general, just in general. But yours came from the UK, but that was still delayed, I think. The first set of dice you got in, you ordered those the same day in mid-November. Those came from China, and you got them way earlier than the UK. Yeah. So... But, wait, were they both from Etsy? Were they both from Etsy, or was one from, like, an official site? Pop-up parade figures. Entire marketing pitch was figures come out 4 to 6 months after pre-orders, and now they are pushed out. Oh my god, a year out? The fact it's double from 4 to 6 months and now to a year, so they doubled it. Time frames are doubling. Yeah. They were both from Etsy. One might have been from, like, one might have been personal. I know it's also a difference between, like, the sellers. Or if it's, like, made. I know if it's, like, ready to ship, or if they have, like, they have to make it. Like, what is it? Made to order. Yeah, if it was, like, made to order, I know that can also cause delays, too. I've ordered some things off of Etsy where they're, like, made to order, and then that I forget about it, and then it's like, it takes 3 months to get it. I think I ordered something off of, it wasn't Etsy, but it was like a very small personal store where they like hand make everything. I ordered it and it took like 8 months to get to me, I think. More than 8 months, actually. Was it 8 months? It feels like 8 months. But it felt like longer, because I remember it was a whole different year. It had to be 8 months. I think it was 8 months. Panda! Hi! How are you? How is my year going so far? It's going alright. It's going alright. Just feeling like time flies by so fast. Honestly. Feels like it flies by so fast, and also not fast enough, but also so fast. How can something feel like it's going so fast and so slow all at the same time? Both orders were handmade, so the first order may have been ready to ship, but the UK order was made to order. Yeah, if it was made to order, that definitely adds to the time. So that checks out. Yeah, that happens. I forget about that, but I'm just like, wow. Made to order usually always takes about a month, maybe. Depends on how fast they are, how many orders they get. But, pretty dice. Very, very pretty dice. Your phone's at 4%! I'm gonna be on PS4. I'm gonna be on PS4. I'm gonna be on console. I'm gonna be on console, guys. You love them? I love them too. I love your dice for you. I love your dice for you. They are very lovely dice. They are very adorable dice. I love your dice. They are very, very beautiful dice. I would love to have more dice. They are so pretty and shiny, but then also at the same time, I don't have any means to warrant dice. I don't have any means to warrant having copious amounts of dice. I don't really play a lot of games that utilize dice. I have yet to break into the D&D scene. Yeah. Sparkly dice. With the galaxies and the water that swirls. That was something that, like, I was looking at dice. And someone was telling me, like, so there were some dice where, like, sorry. Where it was like they had acrylic figures inside of the dice, so they were like fish inside of the dice. But the conversation was about whether or not having the little figurines or the decoration affected the weight of the dice, so that the weight favored a certain rule, and that, like, some people, like, I didn't think about that, right? I didn't think about that. I was looking at this dice and I'm just like, that is pretty. I like that. But I never thought about, like, weight. Or how it affected the dice roll. And that was going on for, like, a really lengthy topic of the conversation. And I'm just like, wow, I don't have this mentality. I would never have thought about, like, whether or not the design of the dice affected its probability of its roll. And you know, things like that, whether or not it's balanced and stuff like that. How do you balance a dice like that? Like, how do you check a dice? Would it be validity? How would you check that? How would you check for that? How would you check to know if one side of the dice was more weighted than the other? I don't know if you could. Could you? Is there a thing that you can do for that? Because I've watched videos of people doing, like, that liquid filled dice that you have. I've watched videos on people making the liquid filled dice. But, like, yours is nice because it looks absolutely filled. The videos that I've seen some where, like, there's a bubble that floats in the middle of the dice. And it's kind of cute and all, but also at the same time, I can see that bubble kind of wreaking havoc. I don't like the bubble in there. So if you have a bubble in your dice, I would be concerned. I would not want there to be a bubble in my dice. You can check the balance with salt water. Making a fluid in salt water? Wait, can dice float? What if your dice was made of metal? What if your dice was made of metal? And it just doesn't float? You hope you can catch that in parts during the creative process? This is true. Salt water? I know some light dice you could probably do that with, right? Mixture baking soda and salt. But what if you have really heavy dice? I've held some really heavy dice. And there's like that pure metal dice where it's just like over a pound. Would it still work with that method? God, do you balance check your dice? Dice can float. And it's to check the rolls. Wow! I learned something new! Salt, water, baking soda. We'll toss the dice in this mixture. Do you just keep tossing it in there? Wait, do you toss it in there or do you let it float and like try to spin it and try to see if it stays like on other sides, face sides, or if it always falls to the same face side? Always, always. How mad would you be if you found that your dice was weighted? If it keeps getting natural 20s, then you have an No, I think that's a really good dice to have if it keeps going for natural 20. That seems legit. You want a natural 20, right? An unnaturally natural 20. I think it sounds legit. I think it sounds legit. You can buy purposely loaded dice, right? You can purposely buy loaded dice. Or is it really looked down upon? Like, obviously, not to like use, but like for the novelty of it, you can get loaded dice for the novelty of it. Or do the shops that make loaded dice, or they look down upon? Do they have like specific identifiers for loaded dice? For the loaded dice? Specific identifiers that are like, hey, just to let you guys know this is a loaded dice, or it's from this brand of dice. That way other people will know. Be like, ah, loaded dice. Novelty, comic relief. Like, what if you needed it for, like, you were making an independent movie and you needed it to always roll this? The loaded dice would help for that. Get that shot. Otherwise, you're just perpetually rolling this dice, hoping to get a natural 20. Roll the dice over and over and over and over and over again. I need to sneeze. I'm probably not gonna be able to though. But that's really interesting. I kinda wanna check my dice now. I'm gonna have to look at tutorials for that. To get like if there's an exact mixture or if it's like a 1-to-1 ratio. Have you ever done this, Cotton? Have you ever checked the weight of your dice? Have you ever done this to your own dice? Keeter is now gonna try to look it up. You have not. Gets clip ready to sneeze. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sneeze. I think it went away. It does that. I need to, like, when I need to sneeze and it's like slightly ticklish, right? It just tickles your nose. I don't even have a nose right now, guys. I don't have a nose to sneeze. There would be no sneeze in existence because I don't have a nose right now. That's why it went away, because it was just like, oh my god, there's no nose for us. What are we gonna do? You've seen dice makers text them with the mixture. Oh, in the mixture. Interesting. That is very interesting indeed. Ow. Ow, ow. Starting off with the new year, guys. With the new year. This is a whole new year. What kind of things are you guys looking forward to? Like, what kind of things? We should take advantage of the fact that we are starting off on a brand new year. And we should talk about the things that you want, or things that you hope for, and everything from our interactions and everything. Like, what more do you want to see? What more do you want to hope for and stuff like that? That kind of stuff. You can sneeze the top of my ponytail. I'm not a whale. I'm not a dolphin. I'm not a porpoise. Porpoise? That's not how that works. You think I breathe through my ponytail? Just because it like whips around like a whisker and helps me get around corners without any bumps and bruises doesn't mean that I can use it as a blowhole. Just because it looks like water spouting out of my head doesn't mean it's a blowhole or anything like that. No nose. How are you gonna smell the good food? Oh, I don't want to smell the good food right now. I'm hungry. If I smell good food right now, I'm gonna be so hungry. I'm gonna just like eat my own bath water right now. You want to sleep more and not work so much. This is true. This is true. It's not confirmed, Matt. I was just explaining how it's not possible. You guys are like proclaiming me a lot of different things. You're proclaiming me as so many different things. You have aspirations. I can't be everything you want me to be. You want me to be a robot? You want me to be a whale? Robot whale. I don't even speak whale. Not like Dory. Not like Dory can. You want to work out much more. You're liking the idea of how working out while you play games. See, I've unlocked a new interest in you. You want to do more workouts with video gaming as an incentive. That way, it improves you wanting to... It makes you want to improve in video games so that you get less punishment. But also, if you do get punished, listen, it's good for the body. You'll just grow stronger. It's a win-win, I think. You either get better at video games so that you don't need to do the workouts, or you get better in shape because you can't do good at the video games. So I guess there's always other alternatives. You want you to be your best waifu? How do I be your best waifu, Cotton? How can I be your best waifu for you? What would you like me to do? Eating less junk food / fast food too. Oh, sounds like you need to learn how to cook. Sounds like it's time for you to learn how to cook, I think. You can anything you want to. You can be anything you want to be. A ninja turtle? Do I want to be a turtle? People eat turtles. At least some people eat turtles. There are some turtle dishes. I've never had a turtle. Ninja turtle? I was trying to think of what Ninja Turtle video games there were, but all I can remember is the really old one where they go through like space and time. No more squats? Squats! Squats are good for you. Squats do a lot of like tonal exercise all at once. You can cook? Yeah, there you go. Do more cooking. What are you doing? If you can cook, why are you eating so much junk food? Why are you ordering out? Cook more. You're just lazy. When you're out, I have the mentality, right? If I'm out and I'm just like really tempted by food, I don't like getting or buying food when I know that there is food at home. That's the mentality I have, which is why it's very rare for me to like eat out unless someone else is paying for it. If someone else is paying for it, I'm like, sure, your treat, yeah. But if I'm the one paying for it, I get like, I'm like, I could save money because I know I have food at home. That's my mentality. Just being yourself is your best self. Thank you, Cotton. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you. Guild Wars 2, you can have a turtle pet and a turtle mount. Has rockets to fly? What? Guild Wars? Isn't Guild Wars like realistic and you could ride a giant turtle? But turtles are slow! The turtles are slow! Why would you want to ride a turtle? How are they supposed to get around? Not unless it's like it's like a jet rocket turtle. Maybe. I think they would be kind of aerodynamic. Junk food is good. Junk food is good. You're right. It was very unfortunate. Junk food is really good. You love burgers? Can't replicate the specific taste of a fast food burger even if you make a better one at home. It's that extra grease. It's that greasy grease. It's the recycling of the grease that makes it As the recycling of the grease that just like adds on to the layers of flavors. Grease upon grease of recycled grease upon grease. Recycled grease upon grease. You take 2 buses to and from work. Sometimes eat out when you're at work. Bring sandwiches. Make yourself some sandwich and bring it to you. To work. That's the thing. Yeah, your job is a bunch of restaurants, not to mention the Sam's Club Cafe. I've never eaten at a Sam's Club Cafe. Jimmy John's? Jimmy John's? I'd be tempted with Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is kind of like healthy-ish. It's like sandwiches. That's fine. Not a lot of grease. Just shrimp? I've never heard of just shrimp. McDonald's? That's unhealthy. Ramen poke? That sounds acceptable. It's got ramen in it. How could that be terrible? And it's got poke in it. How can that be bad? That sounds okay. Noodles Inc. That's half questionable depending on how much sauce and stuff they put into it. Burger King? That's unhealthy. White Castle? Oh! White Castle? I wouldn't mind trying that maybe like once a month, once every other month maybe, if it's cheap and fast. But yes, I can see that also being unhealthy. I'm pretty sure they load that up with a bunch of sugar. Wingstop? That's not a quick meal. That's like, you sit down and eat, right? Portillo's? I'm not familiar with that. All in walking distance from your work. Stop that. Pick the healthy ones. Go for some poke. Go for some poke. Only poke. That's it. That's your whole diet. Just poke. It is the grease. You have coupons for Jack in the Box? Jack in the Box has a really weird assortment of foods. White Castle doesn't agree with you, but you like it? This is true. White Castle is so simple. It's been a while since I've had White Castle. I think I have only access to frozen White Castle. I don't have fresh White Castle. Jack in the Box food is not food. Absolutely not. It's blasphemy. Unless it's 3 AM. Then it's food. Then it's food that you can shove inside your gullet. This is fair. I never had Jack in the Box food for the longest time, and then I think last year I had Jack in the Box for the very first time, and it was really late at night, and it was that one, what is it, the Midnight Munchies? Right? I don't really like eating late at night because I'm that type of person where it's like if I eat something, I can't go to sleep for like 4 hours. I have to digest. I have to like, I can't eat anything past 9 o'clock. If I eat past 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have stomach pain. And it's gonna hurt so bad. So it was like one of those rare occasions where I was staying up really late anyway. It was, what, 9 or 10? And I was gonna stay up late. So I was just gonna like, I guess I'll try a Jack in the Box if there's nothing else that's open. And they had their Midnight Munchies available. And it was the, whatever is the one that has the croissant sandwich, chicken croissant sandwich. That one was really, really good. And I'm just like, this is like if you read what was in it and like, it just kind of seemed like a mess. I think it was like croissant, chicken, tater tots. Like smashed tater tots? Just like, who does this? What? Inside of my sandwich? But it tasted so good and I don't understand why.
You don't know? They're the only place with curly fries. Really? Wait, doesn't the Arby's have curly fries? Arby's has curly fries. Arby's is known for their curly fries. Why do you look more like a company mascot? Well, what do you mean? Hello? It's probably the black soulless eyes. It's probably the eyes that just peer into your soul. That's probably it. It's probably like... Oh. Do you see my eyelashes? Do you see my eyelashes here? Hide that really quickly. Hello? Hello? Do you see infinity in my eyelashes? I'm pretty sure you guys are seeing a lot more. Hardee's has curly fries and Arby's. I've never heard of Hardee's. Just a whole stream of this. This whole thing. This is olive stream right here. Right here. You just watch the mouth slink about up and down. This is it. Peak entertainment. I'm whispering in your ear. This is full mouth whispering in your ears, guys. This is what it's like to have somebody whisper in your ear. This is mouth talking. Can you imagine talking to someone this close to you that you can't even see their whole face? You just see their mouth. Have you ever talked to someone and you're just like staring at their mouth, and this is exactly it. If you're having a conversation with someone and you're just staring at their mouth moving, did you know if you're talking to someone and you're staring, or they're staring at your mouth, that person is most likely lying? You guys are staring at my mouth. Are you guys lying to me? I forgot what the psychology was behind that, but I heard that if you're trying to talk to someone, like if you caught them and they're in trouble and you're trying to talk to them, and as they're talking to you, if they're watching your mouth, that means they're lying to you. Being lied to. Arby's is the next town over. Oh my god, Cotton, that's so far away. No Arby's for you. Completely talking about food now. Whose fault is that? How did it start? Oh yeah, Keydra's hope for next year. It's your fault, Keydra. It's your fault. Hi Pot, how are you doing? What did you walk into? It's me. Aki of the Ramen? What is my wisdom? My wisdom? Of the wisdom? Whenever you see your ramen, immediately dunk your chashu underneath your ramen so that they soak up the broth and all of the flavors. My pupils are so... yeah, they are like deep nothingness. The deep void of nothingness. Give thine wisdom. I'm on the PS4. I'm on console. Bye bye. Ah! Not whispering in your ear, you're whispering into your face. Absolutely, right up into your face. It's a dentist's life. Oh my god, you're right. Dentists have to stare at your mouth. But you're not exactly talking. They ask you questions, and they don't really expect answers out of you. They ask you questions just so that you can be like, ah, ah. They don't expect actual, tangible answers from you. I usually just sleep. When I go to the dentist, I just sleep. I let them do their thing. Like, don't ask me questions. You know I can't answer. Your hands are all up in my mouth. I'm gonna just sleep. You can do whatever it is you're gonna do. Make all the weird noises with the drill. I'm asleep. You're always lying. Say it ain't so, Cotton. Say it ain't so. You posted on Discord? Wait. Easy. You influenced you into talking about food? Yes, you have. It's your fault, Keisha. Why? We were just talking about what you guys wanted for the new year, what you guys expected, what things. We should be talking about that. What kind of things do you want for the streams? Like, what would make streams a whole lot better for you? You get this one-on-one TED Talk conversation. I was looking at the numbers, right? You guys really like the launch party Kickstarter campaigns? That'd be kind of cool, right? Launch parties. Wah! Wah! Or at least you guys seem to have a lot of fun watching numbers go up with me. Watching numbers go up is very therapeutic. That's probably why so many of those AFK games are so popular. We are in Gremlin mode. Gremlin Ramen mode. You're going to secretly drop a tiny new model on us and still not give you that sub. No, not affiliate. Unfortunately. Well, this is fine. If I became affiliate, guys, you guys would have to deal with, like, ads. This is fine. And every so often, it's nice to do dual streaming on YouTube. I haven't been doing it because I don't have any moderation on the YouTube side. Like, consistent moderation. And it gets kind of tricky to moderate while streaming both on Twitch and YouTube. Which is why it's not been consistently up. But hopefully my goal for the new year is to definitely keep growing. I want to keep growing and keep providing more of content, different kinds of content for you guys. That's what I want. That's my year aspiration. Some patients can't stop talking. What do they have to talk about when they can't talk? What do they have to talk about? What do they try to... You've heard some hygienists tell patients not to answer. Yeah. Why'd you ask the question if you don't want an answer? You ain't so... It ain't so... No. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Cotton, carry me home. Collabs was hilarious the most. This is true. I would love to do more collabs. I am so shy though. I'm so terribly scared and shy. But yes, I would love to do more collabs. I have to really, really try to engage. It gets me out of my comfort zone. Every time I talk to a new VTuber, I'm completely out of my comfort zone. I'm not usually the one that first engages, and usually if I do, I have to be talking to someone who is more shy than me. But everybody else right now is like, not. So there's that. Watch party was nice. We could do more. Yeah. The watch party? Which watch party? The one when we were watching the Kickstarter and the numbers going up? I really liked that. But that was mostly just chatting. You guys really enjoy just chatting with me. But all we ever chat about is food. You guys like talking about food a lot. Wait, what? No, you don't need to... I have a throne. That's like the only way you guys can support me. With whatever bits and baubles I put on there. This is true. Keyjoy is right. Heart of Crown. Oh, this is right. I can now do Heart of Crown. It's been a while since I played Heart of Crown. I have not played the digital version. I've only ever played the Heart of Crown physical version. You guys all have Heart of Crown? You guys all have Heart of Crown? When you watch Bochi, you will feel so seen. I will feel so seen. I will feel perceived. Food breaks the ice. This is true. There's a lot of things you could talk about with food because there's so many kinds of food. So many kinds. Speaking of shyness, what? Me? My shyness? My shyness causes me to be awkward. I think that's the issue I have. Ow. I'm dying. But not really, don't worry about it. I think my issue, I don't mind saying hi to people, but my thing is that, like, if I'm trying to talk to someone new, I get so, like, how do you say? Awkward. Chat always reflects the streamer. What are you trying to say? They're all foodies? Massive foodies? I feel like they've grown into becoming foodies because of me. I don't think all of you guys were foodies to begin with. I think I'm rubbing off on you guys. I think you guys are thinking a way more like a lot more about food than you did before coming here. Can't help it. You're sitting in a bowl of ramen. Hard to think about anything outside of food. Ha 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 ha. This is my ploy all along. This is my ploy. Would you like some ramen? Would you like some ramen? Order up. We got an order of ramen here. You want some ramen? Look, we've got some ramen here for you. Some delicious bowl of ramen. Don't question what's in it. Just know it'll be the best bowl you've ever had. This bowl of ramen right here. It's the best bowl you ever have. Don't look at me and then look at the bowl and have certain suspicions. Don't worry. You have both, of course, physical and digital. We just need to catch it on the day that you have off. Otherwise, I don't know what the. Everyone thinks they're awkward. I am super awkward. I don't think you'll understand that. I'm super awkward. I am massively super awkward. I am like the most awkward thing in the world. It's because you don't want to be seen and embarrassed. Oh, I get embarrassed all the time. Yeah, I think Heart of Crown has multiplayer. It's the same thing. It's a deck builder. It's kind of similar to Tanto-Kore, except that you earn money to try to promote a princess. You like making and tasting food, but not really eating? You don't like eating it? You'll feed me all of your food, Matt. Feed me all of your food. I would love all of your food. Feed me. Feed me! Like Pet Shop of Horrors. Feed me! Say more. Feed me. Last time you got ramen, you got, from you got 2 pet cows? Yeah! I give you exactly what you want. You said you wanted a beefier bowl of ramen. I gave you beefy. I gave you a super beefy bowl. What do you... That's exactly what you wanted. It's not what you asked for, but it's what you deserve. It's what you needed in your life. How are the 2 cows, by the way? Have you been taking good care of them? Are they tasty? Did you eat them? Have they grown? Are they still miniature cows? Do they still fit in a glass bottle? Have you just been making your own milk from them? Card of Crown is another deck-building card game. Yes, similar to Tante Core. See, Kijor knows. Kijor is very good. Very good sponsor, Kijor. 2 to 4 players will buy cards from the market and eventually try to back a princess. Princess you back gives you special perks, and you use those perks and your bought cards to get victory points. By buying certain political figures, the first to get 20 points while having a princess is the winner. Yes. Disturbing fact of the day. Aki didn't take off her shoes before entering the pool. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I am Asian. You can't try to claim blasphemy on me. I glare at you guys for having your shoes on. Wait, we had a conversation about this already, where I'm just like, wait a second, why are your shoes on? Pot, you can't like try to pull this blasphemy on me. I'm Asian, of course there's no shoes. No shoes in the bath. Who puts shoes in the bath? Ridiculous. It's like having shoes on the bed. Redonkulous. Awful. Capping. Straight up capping. That bowl has dirt and bacteria from at least 3 dimensions and suspicious motor oil. Now, I know that there's a secret ingredient in the ramen and it's totally not that. Totally not that. But that would be hilarious if that's the reason for the earthy flavors. Spiteful genie from the ancient stories. You have rubbed this bowl of ramen. What kind of desires do you wish for? I can only grant you one thing, and that's just another bowl of ramen. That's all. But it looks tasty, isn't it? It's got the perfect egg. It's got green onions. Over the holiday weekend, I tried to see if I could learn how to make chashu in preparation for the eventual, not anytime soon. But I was experimenting. I had like pork belly strips, so I didn't have like an actual pork belly, like the one that you roll up and stuff like that. I had pork belly that you use for like hot pot, like the shabu shabu, thin strips of pork belly. And I had some leftovers, so I rolled them up into tiny little roll logs, which I'm pretty sure isn't what you do with regular chashu. I mean, you'd roll up chashu, but like these were just pork belly strips, so it's like rolling bacon. And I tied them up, and I tried to experiment to see if I could make them taste like chashu. Oh my god, they tasted so good. I'm working my way up, guys, so that I can be able to make some ramen for you. I'm trying. That's what I was doing. That's actually what I was doing on New Year's Day. During the countdown, I was boiling my chashu, my pork belly. It was a little bit weird. They weren't as because it wasn't like the actual pork belly and they were just strips. Some of them became too fragile, like, you know, the melt in your mouth kind of chashu. They got too fragile that they just broke in half. From where I tied them, they broke in half. So it'd be interesting to try again with actual pork belly, like with the skin on pork belly. It'd be interesting to try it again. Obvious food. It was good. It was definitely really, really good. I liked it. It was very tasty. I put it on some seaweed and I ate it. Trying to do the flame torch though was the confusing part. Cause they weren't exactly the slices that usual chashu is. So instead, like I tried to blowtorch them, but they didn't stay warm. So instead I put them all in a pan and then I broiled them. And that was tasty. Now I know I can broil them. Over the holiday, you did play some games with your sis? When she came to visit? Nice! I saw your picture of your stack of board games. You're getting a massive collection. It's building up. It's for sure building up. Played a 2-player dueling card game you got on Kickstarter called Gun and Gun. I don't know if I saw that picture when you showed it off. Then played a board game by Plan B Games called Maui. Hawaii themed game in the middle of the winter. Oh! You guys must have been really craving for that island. The island life. Maybe. I got, what is it? I got a game over the holiday as well. I got, what is it? Quirkle? I got Quirkle. And I got Boop. Boop is actually a really intense tactic game. I got Boop and Quirkle. Quirkle is essentially just Scrabble with shapes. That stack of games is just stuff you picked out for your upcoming get-together with friends? Really? That's not all of your games? That's just a small selection that you've selected? Oh my god. You took those off the shelf as candidates. The shelf is behind you. Blah! I'm trying to figure out the best way to store some games. What's the best way to store some of these games? Quirkle! Yeah! Quirkle is fun. Quirkle is really fun, but I'm very bad at getting Quirkles. I can't seem to get a good Quirkle. But I can get some really cool, interesting combos, but I'm not really good at getting Quirkle. I can get all the other combos, just not Quirkle. I just wasn't made for it. But Boop is really fun. Boop is really fun. There's a lot of tactics. It's like cat checkers. Cat checkers. You just cause the mayhem. You are the mayhem. You do the mayhem. What happened to my Twitch? It got rid of everybody that I'm following. There's an error loading. Oh no! It got rid of everybody that I'm following! Twitch is acting up, guys. Twitch is not working. I know it's not cool. It's not cool, Twitch. Don't do that. I've seen that game! Captain Camilla was playing a little to the left. That's that puzzle game. That looks really fun and cool. No results. It says there's 343 viewers, but there's no live channels. It's not showing any live channels. Yeah, I just clicked on just chatting category because it's not showing me the people that I follow, and it's not showing me live channels. So I went to the category section to try to browse channels. I went to just chatting. It says there's 427,000 viewers, but when you click on it, there's no live channels. Yeah? Are you seeing that too? You're seeing it too then? Twitch is having issues right now. Oh my god, you guys are like here, you guys are like the chosen ones. You guys magically found this channel without being able to find me. What do you mean skill issue, Pot? What do you mean common skill issue? The website's having the issue, not me. It's not user error. Maybe Twitch equals yeah. It's having issues. We're lucky that we're here. Exactly. You guys are lucky to be here. You're lucky to be here. The very first stream of the year. It's the very first stream. It's the first stream of the year.
La 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 la.
Oh. The issues only started while I were already streaming. Oh. This is true. Oh, or at least hopefully. It's not because of me or anything. It's not because I have ramen form. Or I am of ramen form. It's not like I did anything. It's not like the world is a mess because of this. You tried loading up another friend's stream and you can't chat there? Oh my god! You can't even chat! In other streams? Twitch is having a mayday. Oh no, red alert, red alert. You guys are stuck here. Twitch apocalypse, it's the Twitch apocalypse. Twitch is broken. You guys, you're not allowed to leave. Stay in the cafe where it's safe. We have food here. Food and water in the back. You guys stay here. You gotta stay here. Everywhere doesn't exist outside. Nowhere else exists. Only you exist here. This is the only safe haven. This is the TARDIS. This is the TARDIS. You gotta shelter and bunker up in here. There's only safe haven is here, exactly. In the cafe. You get the free food. I will feed you nice food. Less fire, hopefully. Unless you guys really like the spicy. Then we get you some spicy food. Everywhere else doesn't exist. You guys only exist here. We're stuck in the cafe with Chibiaki as our overlord. Ha 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 ha! Hey, at least you guys know that I'm clean. I'm clean. Cause I played. Free food for the masses. Yeah, exactly. I feed you. I feed you good. I feed you. That means you guys are happy chat. Happy chat. If you guys become all plump off of my food, that means you're well fed. That means I'm good made. I feed you so well. You guys are gonna be stuffed. Whoa. I'm so concerned. I wanted to try to get ahead of the game and try to prep a raid for someone, but Twitch is broken. Twitch is flat out broken. It's not working. Wah. Wah. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna be so sad if I can't raid anybody. Continue to talk? This is true. I can talk for about 30 more minutes. But as you guys know, it is Tuesday, and I do have my weekly meetings on Tuesday. For the next 30 minutes, we should talk about the things that you guys want for the streams, so that way I could try to incorporate them in the future streams. I know you guys mentioned more collabs. Gonna have to work on more communicating with other streamers. I will work hard for you guys. It's what you want. I will work hard for this wish that you desire. The meeting. Minecraft? I don't think I own Minecraft, actually. Block game? I would need to get Minecraft. I don't have Minecraft, really. I would need to get Minecraft. Only collab if you're fine with that. I do want to collab though. It is one of my goals to be able to have so many people come by and stop by the cafe and come visit and everything like that. I know I have to work hard for it. It's a good incentive for me to work hard, but I have to provide them a service as well. I can't just go up to people and be like, "Hi, I would love a collab," right? What do they get out of it? I have to try to figure out how can I benefit them? How can I make it worth their while to be able to hang out with me? I have to figure that out, and then I get really anxious because it's just like, what can I provide them? What can I provide them for a mutual beneficial exchange so that it's not just me asking, hi there, can I have collab? And I need to be able to figure out how I can give them anything really. I know I can always try, you know, there's always like, oh yeah, I can give you a good time, but like they don't know that. They don't know that. How can I guarantee that they'll have a good time? Unless they like food. I can give them a good time if they like food. Like, you managed to get Griffey more interested in board games? Oh, really? I did want to ask Griffin if she wanted to collab this month, but because of all of my computer issues trying to figure out the mobile games, I wasn't able to try to figure out my, like, ordering my schedule until, like, really last minute, and I didn't want to ask her, like, off the fly like that, so I might ask her for next month. I could try to ask her for next month if she'd be interested in doing a collab again. I would love to. Where is that noise coming from? It'd be really cool. Next month is like Valentine's Day. Oh, I wonder. I'm so excited. I kind of wanna. I know the month isn't over yet, but part of me wants to try to figure out next month's order schedule. Like right now, because there's so much. Like for Valentine's Day, there's things that I can plan for those dates, and I don't know if I want to do another cooking stream. Guys, the last time I did that cooking stream when I made takoyaki for you and I got burned by that oil spill and you guys laughed at me. That burn actually blistered. I got a blister on my thumb for the holiday season. It was giant and big and it hurt. And then I got insecure about it, and then so I ripped it off and that hurt. I got a blister from that. I got a blister from burning myself with hot oil with the takoyaki. More collabs would be nice, specifically if you can use the justification of we're playing virtual tabletops to the cafe bosses. This is true. Very true. But I feel I feel like I have to make it worth their while, as opposed to be like, hey, come play this game that you have no idea about. Absolutely no idea about how to play this game. Virtual tabletop would be fun. I don't know how to play virtual tabletop though. I need someone to host that. Most VTubers are shy dorks like yourself and want to collab and don't know how. This is true. Yes, yes, and then no. Yes, and then no. With how small that I am right now, I have to be very careful about who I ask, because yeah, they want to collab, but if they're bigger than me, then it's just kind of like, why? It's like, they'll probably see it as like, oh yeah, I'm really small, peely, VTuber, sort of thing. I have to make it worth their while as well, if that makes any sense. Me collabing with somebody who is bigger than me in numbers, you know, what benefit do they get from collabing with tiny, itty bitty, tiny, itty bitty, tiny, itty bitty VTuber like me, who's super tiny? I am smaller than actual ramen bowl. Very tiny. What if I ask this ramen bowl to collab with me, and they look at my tiny bowl and they're like, what can this ramen bowl provide me? And I'm like, well, I'm super flavorful. I give good time. No? I can be a really cool and amazing, unique, individual ramen bowl, and I would love to be friends. Even though I get really busy in the cafe, there's a lot of hard work that goes behind managing the cafe. But I like meeting new people. that was like a year ago? What do you mean? People being shy or what? Virtual tabletop is really easy to use. You can set it up. Most games you have IRL, really? But the controls, I don't understand the controls. They're grabbing things. And everybody just wants to flip the table. Playing that game would just be utter chaos because everybody just wants to flip the table, I think. There is this tabletop video game called Demo? Wait! Tabletop? What do you mean? That's a mobile game. That's a mobile rhythm game, isn't it? Demo? It was VR only, but now it has VR flat screen version. Demo? Demo is a mobile rhythm game. I know this because I watched the animation on the plane when I was going to New York. It was based off of that mobile game, right? You can help by setting up the event, having fun, and helping with variety of content. This is true. I have to try to think of content that they would enjoy participating in. I think that's the hard part, is trying to pitch to them the content. I want to be able to say hello and be able to converse with them on a regular basis. You can't make a clip because of Twitch apocalypse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. You would find out that most people just enjoy having fun streaming and being like, hey, let's play a board game and talk silly things for like 3 hours, and they will be 100% on board. This is true. Maybe. But this is true. Demo? Demio? Demio? Is it Demo or Demio? And the stream, everything's broken. Never mind. Just let it end. It's broken. But the existence, if I stop streaming, do you guys stop existing? Demo was originally a mobile game. Yeah, this is true. Oh, it's on PS5 as well. Has VR. It's on tabletop. Damio. I'm just stalling out of shyness. I am stalling out of shyness. I am. There's a couple of people that I do want to reach out to. I've had conversations with that Penguin Conquest. Do you guys know the Penguin Ruler? I really want to do a collab with them. I've pitched it a little bit, but I think they're kind of faintly hesitant to want to converse and committing into a collab, but I do want to collab with them. I've talked to them about being Penguin Overlord and everything, and that they are super amazing and adorable. If you stop stream, do we stop existing? See, that's what I'm scared of. I don't want you guys to stop existing. Or do I stop existing? I don't stop existing. I will still be here. You guys just might not be able to gain access to the cafe while Twitch Apocalypse is going on, and that would be quite frightful. I don't want the doors to be frozen shut in again. Who is the anchor of the reality here? This ramen bowl. Not the one I'm in, the one next to me. That's the anchor. As long as you hold that ramen and feel the warmth, and then taste the noodles and how succulent it is, that is the anchor. Remember how ramen feels and tastes. Feel it in your hands, the weight of it. Remember that every bowl is sacred. You exist outside the domain, Aki. Your goals are beyond my understanding. They're beyond my comprehension. Demo is a rhythm game. Demio is a tabletop RPG video game. Oh! Ah, I see. I'm gonna need to see pictures, I guess. You have to check it out? Yeah! Are there miniatures? Maybe one of these days, if I'm feeling very, very, not necessarily risque, but if I'm feeling like it, maybe I should try to do miniature painting. But I'm not gonna have any professional miniature painting sets or kits, so anyone that actually does do miniature painting is probably going to cringe and just like tear napkins in frustration over my unprofessionalness over making miniature paintings of miniatures. Painting miniatures? I have no idea. But it seems cool. Wow. You stop existing, Matt stops existing. Matt, hold the ramen bowl. Know that you still exist. Hold the ramen bowl in your hands. Hold it. Accept it. Feel the warmth. I hope you're still here. Anime idea pitch. If you die on stream, you die in real life. No, I die all the time. I die all the time on stream. You've seen it. I die all the time. But it's okay. It's like ReZero. I re-alive. I re-alive again. Over and over. This isn't the end of the story. You just go back a couple of pages and make a different route. That's how you play the Choose Your Own Adventures. That would be kind of their fault of being mad at a beginner stranger streaming their first attempt at mini paint. But they don't know that. They don't know that. They might come in and be like, oh my god, you're desecrating a wonderful craft and hobby. You didn't do any research, right? They're gonna be like, you didn't do any research. Even though I know there's the game shops where they have the tiny little paints. They have the little paints in the glass jars and stuff like that. Knowing me, I might still do research. I might watch a bunch of videos, but because I don't do that on a regular, I wouldn't want to like heavily invest yet unless I really, really like it. So I would do cheap things at first. So then that's when the acrylic paints come out, and then people will come in and be like, what is wrong with you? That's not the best way to do that. And I'm like, I know. I'm sorry. I am cringe. They tend to be much more expensive rather than acrylic. Yeah! Those tiny little jars are so expensive. But there's so many of them. And I don't know if it's something that I would do on a regular. I don't even have a lot of miniatures. I don't think. Well, yes I do. But I don't. But it would be so cool! It would be so cool to learn! I wanna learn. That'd be really cool. Time loop. Over and over and over again. I'm like biding my time. I'm watching the clock on everything. I'm just like, oh no. Oh no. Still can't raid anybody. You guys will like stop existing once the stream ends. Tree bro is definitely tired. What do you mean tree bro? What tree? What tree? Tree? I have a tree? There's like a whole warehouse of backup Akis behind. No. No. It's not like that. You guys don't remember my lore? I am dimensional hopper. It's fine. Whenever I'm about to die or close to dying, that's just me dimensional hopping to another parallel existence where I'm okay. I'm fine. I just take a little bit of time to heal and then I come back again to a different story. That's the saving. That's how I saved myself. It got triggered, remember when Truck-kun was about to unalive me? Truck-kun was about to unalive me, and then it triggered, and then I got swooped into my butt. Morax? Or the Lorax? Oh my god! You're right. I never got back to the Lorax. Listen, I'm pretty sure you guys got some Lorax fatigue. Him and I, we decided to see different people. Lorax is fighting other noobs that haven't given up on trying to defeat him, and I've decided I'm gonna take a break. Right? There's other games in the sea. I can't waste my life away hoping that the Lorax would be able to see me for my full potential. I don't think the relationship was gonna work out. I don't think the relationship was gonna work out, guys. It was just him and his horse. Twitch is seriously broken right now. You're looking at your channel and everything is access denied. Yeah, everything's gone. Everything's gone and broken. Holy crap, Aki has 5 clones on screen at the same time. What do you mean I have 5 clones on screen? Me? Right now? What? Ding? Ding? There's not 5 of me. There could be 5 of me. I could make 5 of me. But I mean, you know. Lorax is fighting other noobs? Yeah, Lorax is fighting other new players. Giving them the time of their lives, right? Lorax was never just about a single player. They don't care. They don't care. They'll go after just anybody within their proximity range. They didn't care about me. They just cared whether or not I was in their proximity. He dumped me. I got dumped for other noobs. Cotton has to revenge me. Is Cotton really good? Is Cotton really good at Elden Ring? Oh. You're talking about your lore. You said you dimensional hop before death. You aren't a saved hive mind entity? No, of course not. I can have 5 clones of myself. You were hallucinating. You were hallucinating. You guys had the special ramen with the homegrown mushrooms. You guys were hallucinating that situation. That was surreal. That was surreal. Every single one of you had the same hallucination. Every single one of you had the yeah. That's true. You had the same hallucination. You guys were all eating from the same ramen bowl. You guys were eating from the same ramen bowl. I told you, don't add that. Don't add that secret sauce. And you guys were like, no, I've been saving this for a special occasion. And you added something to my ramen recipe. And then you guys started seeing weird things. You guys were actually quite scared and trembling for your life. You guys were having really weird hallucinations, talking about robot takeover or things like that. Change the category from just chatting to gaslighting? Is that even a category? Is gaslighting actually a category? I don't think that actually exists. Somebody should make gaslighting the video game. Then that will become its own category. Gaslighting, the video game. That would be great. A lot of people would end up using that. A lot of people would end up using that category for sure. Ah, noises! It is 10 minutes. That would be super weird. Why? Having gaslighting as a category? Get over it. Wait, no. Wait, do I even have get over it? Guys, you saw me play Jump King. You saw me play Jump King. I don't know about getting over it. You saw me play Jump King. Oh god. What happened? Did I actually make progression or did I accidentally fall at the very last time? Did I end up next time we play Jump King, it'll be a brand new game. I'll probably be at the very bottom, guys. It'll be a brand new spanking game. Absolutely. It'll be, you know. You saw you suffering for 2 hours on the first screen of Jump King, yes. No! I mean, it'll be a brand new game, guys. If I play Jump King, it'll be a brand new game. Yep, completely not because I fell down to the bottom. It's because, we've totally never played Jump King before. What are you guys talking about? You guys are hallucinating. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. I never played Jump King. Time looping. Yeah, we kept time looping. It was the same scenario, instance, over and over and over and over again. Groundhog Day. I guess that happens when you're a dimensional time looper. Anytime something bad happens, you just dimensional hop to the same scenario to a different destination, over and over again. I was about to die, guys. I saved myself by starting over. By starting all over again, fresh and clean. That's a story that we're gonna run with. I like being in this ramen ball. Are we Stein skating it now? Maybe. I've never watched Steins Gate, but I know there's time travel in that. Get the banana and microwave. You want me to microwave the banana in the microwave that unalives Peeps? Put the banana in the blender. The Wi-Fi enabled blender. Will that blend? Yeah, will this banana blend? Huh? Little blendy? Little blender? Will it blend? Yeah, go for it. Will it blend? It blended. Good blender. Good blender. It did blend. Now we can make a banana smoothie. Will it blend? No, your job's done. No more blending for you. Will it blend? Stop. Give me my banana. Will it blend? No, we're going back to the movie again. Don't let my imagination run wild with this stupid blender, guys. Don't let me run wild with this. I'm like imagining this scenario. Stop. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't enable this. Don't enable this. Don't enable this sci-fi horror genre movie thing. Still broken. Wow, Twitch. That's how the time machine works. What is even happening? I'm like confusing Matt with my little skit bit in my head. I was like imagining this whole movie scene. This person is just like having a good time with this blender, and then the blender just goes awry, and it just wants more. It just wants to blend more. If you guys are curious, the next scene would have been the human trying to pour out the banana into the cup, but the blender just kind of sucks in the human's hand and goes, "Will it blend?" And then the human just starts screaming, right? Oh no! And then they lose their hand in the blender. And then they die, and then the cops come in and they're like, "Wow, what happened here?" And they're like, "I don't know, really weird, blah blah blah," and stuff like that. And they're like, "Well, they don't exist. Guess they gotta repossess the items, right?" And so this blender gets passed down to a relative, right? That takes possession of like this dead person, and they're like, "Oh, that's such weird. Auntie May had all of this stuff. Wow, a blender. I haven't had a blender. And, you know, I needed a blender. I guess I'll just take this and sell the rest of Auntie May's stuff." And then the blender is just like, "Hello, will it blend?" And it's like, "Oh my god, high-tech blender? Awesome, score. Yeah, sure, let's make a smoothie." Will it blend? Stop! Stop! End stream before you go nuts. Don't eat the ramen aki. Don't get the hallucinating mushrooms again. This is true. But mushrooms really taste good in ramen though. Then the blender goes, hello? Hello? Aki forgot her Saturday a few hops ago. Dude, it's like the time slip is going. It's slipping through my fingers because Twitch is down. Don't worry about it. Okay, there's your horror film. There's your horror movie. You can run wild with it. You can make a whole fan fiction. If you guys make a whole fan fiction about this Blenda movie, I'll read it out. I'll put it in a section. I'll make an order to read out your fan fiction. If you guys make a fan fiction for this Blenda, I'll read it out for you guys. I'm gonna regret that. I hope none of you guys are writers. None of you guys better be writers. Please. Also, be slightly. I know it's like a horror, but don't go into heavy graphics and details. I don't want. You're already on chapter 6. Oh my god. I don't think I can read really heavily graphic things. Don't make me read heavily graphic things. I will censor it out. I will. Yeah. You guys will be the first. And then I'll read it out, and then you'll publish it on Amazon digital books, and then you'll become famous, and then it will become an actual movie. I'll do the audio file read. I'll do the audio novel. What do you call it? Audiobooks? I'll do the audiobook reading for it. Will it blend? Blood blending? Will it be the... Oh, I don't know. Blood blending? I feel like it's a little bit difficult to say. Will it blend? Just title it. Will it blend? Will it blenda? Is Will it blend trademarked? Is it trademarked? We might not be able to call it Will it blend if it's trademarked. Will it blenda though? Will it blenda? Will it blend? Will it blend? That's fair. That's a fair name. That's a very good name. Like if people made money out of a haunted tire movie. Wait, there's a haunted tire movie? I'm sure we can make money out of the haunted blender. There's a haunted tire? What did this tire do? How did it haunt multiple people? It was just a tire, not the whole car? Just a tire? So weird. Oh, okay. I will let you go with that thought. I will let you go with this thought about Blenda. The haunted blender. Just a tire? It killed a lot of people actually? Oh my god. This feels slightly deja vu-ish, as if I've had this conversation about a tire before. Anyway, I've got 1 minute. I will let you guys go. I wish I could raid someone, but as you all know, Twitch is being broken, so I can't raid anyone. So I hope you guys will raid someone in your hearts. Raid someone in your hearts. Not my fridge, because I'm closing shop. The fridge is being closed. I'm releasing you guys from the cafe. Hopefully you guys will still exist. Remember, hold your bowl of ramen as your token. You guys are real. You exist. I believe in you. You're all real people. You're not a figment of the imagination. No raiding the fridge. No. You can raid anybody in your hearts but my fridge. Because there's nothing in there. There's nothing in my fridge right now. Takes the apple juice out of the fridge. Sure, you can have that. You can have the apple juice. I don't need the apple juice. Yeah, good meeting. Thank you. Ha! Thank you. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.